you recognize the logo on our mobiles, where you see our call letters proudly spelled? If the word pulse doesn't make you think of heartbeats, but of Bill and Mitts on good old CFCF12. If you remember when the PQ was elected, and you even took a Valium or 4. If you had to watch the second referendum by sneaking frequent peeks around the door, it's not that you're a student or a scholar, it's because you are a Montrealer. You view what Montrealers view, you do what Montrealers do, and when Montreal's watching, so are you. Did Johnny Jellybean fill your childish hunger? Did you visit Romper Room when you were small? Did you like young when you were younger? Did Magic Tom keep you silently enthralled? Did you ever travel with McGowan, Gowan? Don was ever cheerful, ever wise. He was bilingual too, even when he said no, you could always see the wee-wee in his eyes. It's not because your world is getting smaller, it's because you are a Montrealer. You like what Montrealers like, you say bonjour, not how do you do, and when Montreal's watching, so are you. Have you ever wondered what's Matsumi's secret? She isn't telling, and I'm sure she never would. But somewhere I believe there is a portrait that isn't looking anywhere near as good. Have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars and wondered why you never learned to dance? Have you ever watched the CTV news broadcast and wondered if Todd's wearing any pants? Well, it's not that you're a weirdo or a scholar, it's because you are a Montrealer. You cheer what Montrealers cheer, you boo what Montrealers boo, and when Montreal's watching, so are you. Do you speak in French to people who are English? Do you say Saint Denis instead of Saint Denis? And you ever see a sign that says Eton without thinking of that lost apostrophe? Do you understand the phrase, let's get a 2-4? Would you know where to look for the big O? Are you still teed off that they traded Patrick Roy, even though it happened 15 years ago? If that stuff makes you hot under the collar, it's because you are a Montrealer. You bleed bleu, blanc, rouge like Randy Tiemann and the Dews, and when Montreal's watching, so are you. Can you still see John Lennon and the Queenie? Do you still get stuck in traffic on the bridge? Do you check on the weather watching Laurie? Is that what stops you running to the fridge? Me too. Did you root for the Owls since the beginning? Do you remember when the Expos came and went? When your wife said, look, there's Dick on the TV. Did you know it was Dick Irvin that she meant? It's not because your world has gotten smaller, it's because you are a Montrealer. So I think we can agree, whether teen or retiree, no matter what your family tree, Montreal's watching CTV.